Hi, thank you for coming by Tori Magoo 44. Today is the 16th of January 2011, and I appreciate you coming by. I was going to make a video recently, just so you know, before I get started on the topic. I had some eye surgery, and a bunch of you have called me and wished me good luck, and I greatly thank you for that. I went out last night and my friend said, yeah, you can't even tell. And you can't tell. What it is that's why I called my dad Magoo, because we both had like little, he had like little tiny eyes just like I do. So you can see they're like little tiny eyes. And so as years went by, I think in the 80s, Tony Hitchman, who was a Scientologist, I mean, I think he still is, but he came up to me and said, you could get that handled because it's a medical condition where you have like too much over your eyelids, right? And I didn't for a very long time, mainly because I didn't have insurance while I was in Scientology. But finally I left, I got a job, even though Scientology tried to get me fired, it didn't work. And I have insurance, and so as a result of that, I decided I was going to get my eyes fixed because literally they'd gotten so bad. Just to give you an idea, I was sitting across from my roommate the night before I had the surgery, and just being like relaxed with my eyebrows down. I said, I can only see your knees. And we were eye level, right? And now I can see the whole room. So it's really a vision thing for me. It's not a beauty thing where you're gonna go, wow, your eyes look so much greater, because they look just like how they always look. The difference is, before I always had to hold my eyebrows way up just to see the room, and now I can see the whole room just naturally. So that's really, really cool. So there's that, and thank you to everyone for your wishes. And today also a couple things happened. One, two Scientologists were arrested in San Francisco. Two picketers were there just peacefully picketing, and Scientology, I don't know what you're thinking of. I really don't. I don't know what you are thinking of. But one guy came out and spit on one of the picketers' signs and his leg, which is harassment. And they called the police on that. They arrested the guy who did it. And then my friend Tommy Davis Tommy Davis. Ugh. Someone else was just talking to me about Tommy Davis, so I've got his name in my head. He's the guy, the PR for the church, which couldn't be worse. He's Ann Archer's son. And I really like Ann Archer, and I hope you talk to your son, because he's really screwing up badly. And he's a knucklehead. I don't know what his deal is, but I don't care what Miscavige is ordering him to do. He really, really, really should get it together as far as himself. But my friend Tommy Gorman, who's up in San Francisco, they already hit him once. So now he was just filming the thing happening with Paul, and some knucklehead comes up and elbows him. So again, they call the police go in, and they arrested him. So there's that. That happened today. And tonight, of course, is the Golden Globes, and if you haven't seen it, I'll put a little link in the thing. But the gentleman that was the host said, he mentioned Jim Carrey and the other guy's new film coming out, and he said it's a film where they're actually heterosexuals pretending to be homosexuals. He said sort of the opposite of Scientology, where they have the two guys, pretending they're not. And he said, and my attorneys have helped me on how to say this, which is very typical because they're very, very prone to suing. But whether they are or not is up to them. But I will say this to any celebrity: if you are gay, I really hope you come out, because there's these young people who feel so bad because of the people that do make them feel bad, which is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And Scientology's bad on that too. They're really bad. They're very homophobic. L. Ron Hubbard in Science of Survival, and I know this because I lived through it, and I've told you people this. I have epilepsy, and he had in the section, I don't even remember which section it is, but it's the Chart of Human Evaluations at the end of Science of Survival, which is one of his books, and in it he had what's called 1-1, which L. Ron Hubbard said was the most insidious tone level of all. And in it were all homosexuals and anyone with a chronic illness. So all through being in Scientology, people would treat me just like they treat people who are gay. it's sort of like you're degraded beings, or you're, just these really terrible people. They can't be trusted. L. Ron Hubbard said a 1-1 can't be trusted. I mean, it was just horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. I mean, what the hell does having epilepsy have to do with being someone who's covertly hostile? That's what 1-1 is. Someone who's, the picture he has is, they've got the smile, but they've got a knife behind their back. And they're going to basically jab you in the back. And there are people that are that way, no question. But is every single person who's a homosexual that way? No, by any means. Is every single person who has a chronic illness that way? No, not by any means. I mean, it's just, where did he pull that out of? God knows. But wherever it was, if you are a celebrity and if you are gay, I hope you come out and speak out. And to Ricky Martin, thank you so much for doing that. I'm so proud of you. I know everyone says, well, he took a while because now he's a big celebrity and everything, but he did it. At least he did it. And good job to you. And you're right. He said, I wanted to set a good example for my children. And what was I going to do? Be a liar? Just raise them as that they should be liars? No. So there you go. So this was another wild day in north of California, was the 2 arrests of Scientologists. And in Southern California, of course, is the Golden Globes, where the guy mentions what he mentioned. And I'll put the links in that. So there you go. And I know you're probably going, she looks the same to me. And you're right. I do look the same, but I can see. So that's what's good for me. So thank you very much. And I think, let's see. Yep, we're starting a new week. So I hope you have an excellent week. And I love you all. Peace out.